This is the brand new dji Osmo Action 5 Pro, and it genuinely has some features to make it the best action camera ever made. So the first headlining feature with this camera is the new 1/1.3 inch sensor. Now it's the same size as the old camera at 1/1.3 inches, but is now 48 megapixels and has 13.5 stops of dynamic range. So the sensor in this camera should definitely be able to deliver higher image quality than the previous model. Now the second most important thing on any camera is the chipset. And in here they gave us a 4nm AI powered chip. And this helps out with everything from the speed of the camera to how fast it downloads its updates to the reliability of it. And of course helps out with image quality both in the day and mainly at night. Now the Osmo Action 5 Pro has something that I think could shake up the action camera industry, but before that I want to show you the image quality from this camera so that you can get a good idea of what it's going to look like. And now filming on the dji Action 5 Pro, this is the audio, this is the video. How does this sound and look? There's a little bit of wind, so kind of keep that in mind. And I've been going over everywhere and filming with this action camera, so I'm just gonna be playing this footage for you so you can see exactly how this camera is going to look when you get it. For all of these shots I'm shooting in 4K, the camera can shoot up to 4K 120, and right now I'm shooting on the ultra wide angle field of view, but I do go back and forth between these different clips. All of these clips were also shot in 10-bit. I left it in the normal color profile, but you can put it in like Cine-like to give it some more color grading flexibility after you've shot. And I just want to mention, because this video is sponsored, that I'm just kind of showing you all the new things on the Osmo Action 5 Pro and what it can do. I'm not trying to go super in depth, and I will have some upcoming videos which I'll mention at the end. And thanks to that brand new processor, let's say I shot this clip in 4K 120 but wanted to slow it down even further. Well, I can hit this new button which basically starts generating a super slow motion clip at up to 900 frames per second. Okay, and now filming in very low light conditions, how does this video look? Most action cameras look horrible in low light, so I'm curious to see with the new 4nm chip if they're able to work any magic with this low light footage. Let me know what you think down in the comments. Now I could barely believe what DJI told me about this camera's battery life, because we have a 50% improvement from the Action 4. That means we go from 2.5 hours to 4 hours on this action camera. Now the 4 hours of battery life is in 1080p, so what happens if we go all the way up to 4K? Okay, this is crazy. This camera lasted for 2 hours and 8 minutes at 4K 30. And with all of that, it still has 20% left of battery because it actually overheated due to the lack of airflow in this room. One of my favorite new features on the Action 5 Pro is these new OLED screens. But the most important thing to me are these bezels are finally even and very small around the camera, which gives you a much bigger display despite the fact that this thing is the exact same size as the Osmo Action 4. Now, something that's happened to me in the past with GoPros is I'll go out and I'll film, and then all of a sudden, your SD card runs out of storage. Well, with this camera, that will not happen, because not only does this take a micro SD card like any other action camera, but it has 48 gigabytes of built-in storage, so that will never happen. They also updated to Wi-Fi 6 and gave us a new Bluetooth function where you can connect two DJI Mic 2s to the camera instead of just one on the previous camera. And if you go snorkeling or in the water with your Action 5 Pro, they have not forgotten about you, because not only did they increase the waterproofing from 18 meters to 20 meters, which is about 66 feet, but they also have a new water gauge, which basically when you go underwater, the camera will automatically start recording, and then when you come up, it'll automatically stop recording. And I don't know if they changed anything with these speakers, but to me they sound better than the Action 4. Now if you're interested in the Osmo Action 5 Pro, the link will be down in the description, and if you want to see it compared to the brand new GoPro, that video will be coming up right here.